All right, y'all, today we got guys are not approaching women anymore. What changed everything? You know, a lot of guys have been talking about how they're scared to approach women because women, you know, will get on social media and say some pretty evil, hateful things about men. And, you know, some men have opted to just pretty much like, you know what, I'm just gonna mind my own, bro. I'm done. I give up. I don't care about women anymore. Now, me personally, if this is your mindset as a man, you're low-key a bitch. Not gonna lie, because the internet will fool you into thinking that it's real life. But I promise you, if you go touch grass and go interact with women and you're a charismatic guy, good looking guy, smell good, you know what I'm saying, got your own sense of fashion, some confidence, women will accept you, bro. There's a girl out there that will accept you, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna definitely get met with some rejection, but that's a part of being a man. Life is gonna reject you sometimes, so you just gotta keep going regardless. It's not that big of a deal. But unfortunately, some people will see videos like this, or maybe not this one, but see some girl on TikTok say some, you know, feminist bullshit and then kind of be like, you know what, I hate women, I will never talk to a woman ever again. It's just like, bro, grow a pair. But let's get into the video and see what it's talking about. Now, I will say, some of y'all women are delusional as fuck. Some of the shit I do see y'all say on the internet is crazy, and it's just like, well, you're probably gonna be single for the rest of your life. And if you're lucky or unlucky, depending on, you know, how you look at it, maybe you might end up being somebody's baby mama or some shit. But nobody's gonna want to stay with some of y'all. Y'all be bitter, bro. Make sure you guys tap into my Berto 2 channel. The link to that will be in the description. I need to get to 26,000 subscribers. We're gonna start posting over there very, very soon. So I just want to make sure that the Where You At family is already thriving and striving over there, because YouTube has been kind of preying on our downfall on that channel. I don't know what's going on. So, you know, I'm pushing hard to make sure that we can get as many people over there as possible before we start posting. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all do that for me. Link in the description. Berto 2, Where You At family. I need y'all. Love y'all. Let's do it.
Where you at, Berto?
Women all over the world are dressing up, stepping out, giving green lights, and still going home alone. They're smiling, they're waiting, and nothing happens. They post about it. They make TikToks about it. Some even go viral saying, can we please bring back the men that are walking up to women? But you know what most men say back? Nope, I'm good.
Okay, so not only do men not approach women in clubs.
Don't. Hey, what's this girl's name? Rennie. I'm really not judging, or maybe I am judging, but just the way she's kind of just staring into the screen while another video is playing. You know, most people will like look at the video. So it's just making me a little uncomfortable. I don't know if you're gonna see my reaction to this, but maybe it's not like I think you're weird or anything. You're very beautiful. I just feel like you're trying to like give this real serious energy right now, which is cool. But if we're gonna react to the video, like just look at the video. I just feel like you're staring into my soul right now. Like, does anybody else feel that way? Okay, and I promise you, I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just giving a little bit of advice. Moving forward, if we're gonna react, like, look at the video. Okay.
In New York, but they don't even acknowledge you when you come and sit on the same table as them.
So what happened? Why did men stop approaching women? It wasn't overnight. Something deeper shifted socially, emotionally, and even psychologically. And what you're about to hear might just make you feel a little more understood than you've had in a long time. This isn't just a dating trend. This is happening everywhere, from clubs in New York to gyms in LA, from college to coffee shops, you name it. There's a noticeable silence. And if you think women aren't noticing it, they are. You can scroll through any social platforms. And
I will say this, and I'm gonna let her yap, but I'm gonna just get my little shit off real quick. I feel like it's not just men though. I think there's a bigger issue at hand where people just don't want to talk anymore in the real world. Like, just in general, like, people are so scared of conversation. You know, it's crazy. I was actually at the gym the other day, and you know, just like everyone else, I'm sitting in the sauna, you know, just on my phone kicking shit, and this guy walks in there, and I don't know what possessed him to kind of talk to me. But me personally, I'm always cool with conversation. I can have a conversation with anybody about anything. So I'm inviting. Like, I wasn't like standoffish or nothing. And he was just like, God damn, man, like, I'm supposed to sit in this sauna for fucking 20 minutes to do my little routine, and I can't even kick shit and talk to nobody in here because all y'all niggas on your phones. And then I just looked at him. I was like, "You're right, bro. It's bad. Like, we're addicted to these things." And then, me and him got into a really good conversation. We exchanged numbers. He ended up being a fucking Wolf of Wall Street ass nigga. I don't really know the technical terms, but he does like trading and stuff, and he handles millionaires' money and stuff. And that was a contact that I made just through conversation. And what will come of it? Maybe nothing. Who knows? But it's just like, bro, sometimes just opening your mouth and responding, or somebody else opening their mouth and you just responding and just having genuine conversation, you never know where that can lead you. You never know where that could take you in life. And it's like, I feel like the new generation, they're like labeling that as weird. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Oh, why are you talking to me? Oh, you're weird. It's like, damn. Since when is it weird to hold conversation? You know what I mean? So that's something that I've been noticing. I don't think it's just a man or woman thing. I feel like people have so much social anxiety in public now where it's like they don't even know how to have conversation. But I think that's probably the bigger issue at hand.
And find posts like, I was dressed up, I smiled at a guy, and nothing. We made eye contact 3 times. He never came over. Where did all the confident men go? But here's the twist. They're still here. They're just quiet now. Because for a growing number of men, it's not about shyness. It's not about fear. It's about self-preservation. It's about looking at the rules of the game and realizing the game doesn't serve them anymore. And once you understand what happens in gyms and clubs, you'll realize the silence isn't weakness. It's strategy. Let's talk about one of the most important battlegrounds in this debate, the gym. For years, women online have said, stop looking at me. Don't bother me when I'm working out.
Yeah.
Creeps at the gym need to be exposed, they say. And guess what? Men.
Yeah, there was a time where, I ain't gonna lie, if I seen a tripod and phone out, you duck and you kind of, oh shit, you don't even want to work out next to the bitch because you fuck around looking their direction, then you going viral on TikTok, getting called a weirdo and shit.
Listen, so now men keep their distance. They avoid eye contact. Some even change gyms altogether just to avoid the risk of being filmed, shamed, or even misunderstood. And here's the irony. That same gym is now filled with women asking, why won't anyone approach me? Where are all the confident men? What happened to real masculinity? You want the truth? It got pushed out. It was called creepy. It was called aggressive. And it was called doing too much. And after enough times of being shut down, mocked, or mischaracterized, men just left the conversation. They didn't argue. They just stopped. They stopped approaching. They stopped risking it. They stopped trying because what used to be charming is now problematic. And when even a polite hello can turn into a viral takedown video, why even try?
And again, I think that's why a lot of guys have, gone to the little corner of the shell of the world and have given up. But again, my advice to y'all, man, and not to really diss y'all, like, don't let shit like this stop you, bro. Don't let shit like this stop you, because while it is true that people are, socially awkward now, while it is true that there's some bitter women out here that will do anything to try and, make you feel like shit, I also feel like a very confident man, a very, self-aware man, a man that, cares about his self-preservation. As soon as you read the room and you pick up on certain energy, you just remove yourself politely. Like, I can't say it can happen to anybody, but I feel like I wouldn't end up in a situation where, like, genuinely speaking, where if I were to approach a woman and she were to be like, why are you talking to me? Like, I would just simply say, okay, my bad. Have a great day. That's it. I'm not going to try to rebuttal. I'm not going to try to, like, what's your problem? What's your problem? I was just trying to say hello, bitch, and, get it, riled up. I'm just going to be like, oh, you're one of those. Bet. You have a nice day. I apologize. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just self-control. I feel like if more men can lead with that, Forget about the woman at that point. I'm just saying for your own self-preservation, just read the room, bro. Don't react emotionally. You gotta receive the information that's coming at you. Like, okay, I'm trying to approach this woman. I came at her with respect. I was nice. I put my hand out to shake her hand, and she's just bum rushing me with disrespect. The best thing you can do is just respectfully remove yourself. Don't no long conversation, no trying to explain yourself. Just like, you're right. I apologize. You have a great day. And walk around. Doesn't matter what she says after that. Doesn't matter if she's still trying to call you down. Like, no, you don't want no smoke. You don't want no problems with that. And I feel like a lot of those situations can be avoided. But I think what happens is pride. A man's pride will get hurt. And then you trying to go back and forth, trying to, justify or over-explain yourself to somebody that's not even listening to you, by the way. All you did was say, hey, excuse me. And she already trying to call you a weirdo and all types of shit. Every name in the book. And all you did was say, excuse me. It's like, you can't reason with that. You can't reason with crazy, gang. So why would you even do that?
Now, let's talk about the clubs. Back in the day, clubs were the hunting ground, the energy, the chase, the fun. But go out now, you'll find more people staring at their phones than dancing. VIP tables full of bored faces. Guys standing around just sipping their drinks like they were a security guy. Why? Because clubs flip the script. Women now get in free. Men pay to enter, pay to sit, pay to drink, pay to exist. And when they finally get the courage to talk to someone, don't touch me. Oh, you're not my type. Why are you talking to me? It's not a party anymore. It's a trap. Men are realizing that they're just paying to be ignored. So they stay home. They work out. They invest. They level up in silence.
Money.
That's where they feel safe. But let me ask you something.
Again, I'm going to let her get her shit off, but what she's saying, there's some truth to it. But don't let this be you, brother. You watching this video, don't let this be you. Don't fall for the trap. Like, yes, focus on yourself. Yes, make your money. Yes, level up in silence. But don't be afraid to go out there and get the woman that you want either, gang. Like, that is also a part of being a man. We don't cower up and start bitching up and go to the corner of our fucking world and just, women are scary. I'm just going to be rich and successful by myself. Like, no, bro. You want to have a family one day. You want to be a leader of that family. You want to have kids. You need a woman. You need a woman. So much of being a man is being able to provide for a woman and your family, bro. So don't neglect that shit, bro. Don't neglect that shit.
What happens when...
I will say, though, you probably don't want to find your wife in the club, though.
Women miss the attention they used to swat away.
Especially not in 2025.
That's where we're heading next. Number 3, the attention drought. So now here we are. The gyms are quiet. The bars are empty. They're dry. And suddenly, women are starting to notice. They're posting TikToks like, nobody flirts anymore. Men don't say hi in public anymore. I can walk down the street in full glam and nothing. And this is where it gets interesting because not that long ago, those same women were annoyed. When a man complimented them at the gas station, when a stranger said they looked beautiful, when a guy politely tried to strike up a conversation, it was, why are you bothering me? I didn't ask for attention. Ugh, men are so thirsty. But now that it's gone, that attention feels different. It's not annoying anymore. It's not creepy. It's not a problem. It's missed because deep down, even when a woman isn't interested in a guy talking to her, she still wants to be wanted. Yeah. And when that spotlight disappears, it hits different. That dopamine hits from being noticed.
I will say this, though. And if there is any truth to what she's saying, which I think there is, you coming correct with confidence, swag, you know what I'm saying, that energy, in today's climate where most niggas are bitches, you will stand out. A woman's gonna appreciate that shit, bro.
That tiny confident boost from a stranger smiles. That little ego lifted from knowing you still got it. Yeah, that silence gets real loud. Now, let's be clear. This isn't about male validation. It's not about making women feel dependent or needy. It's about the natural dynamic between masculine and feminine energy. Masculine energy pursues, feminine energy attracts. But if men are walking away, the balance disappears. And when the balance disappears, you get a generation of women who ask, where are the men who used to try? Where's the romance? Where's the spark? They're not gone. They're just done performing for an audience that boos them for showing up. And you know what's crazy? Some men do still want to approach, but the fear isn't rejection anymore. It's something much worse. We'll talk about it next. Number 4, it's not rejection they fear, it's damage. Let's be honest. Most men can handle rejection, but what they cannot handle anymore is the damage that comes with it. This isn't high school where you shoot your shot and move on. Now, one awkward approach can turn into a tweet. A private compliment can turn into a creep alert story time. And the same men who used to hear, oh, that's sweet, now hears, oh, that was harassment. Oh, I didn't ask for that. This guy gave me the ick. That word ick.
I'm not gonna lie. That is a nigga, that might be even my worst nightmare. There's a lot of shit that won't get under my skin, but once she hit you with the, you're weird. Weird? Hey, a bitch call you weird? Yo ass start. You could turn nonchalant so fast. You know, you being goofy, you having a good time. Stop it. You're acting weird. What's wrong? Why are you acting like that? I'm acting like what? Why are you acting like that? Well, you're acting weird. Don't call a nigga weird, boy. A nigga finally open up, get comfortable enough to show you his goofy side, and you gonna talk about, oh, you're weird. Giving me the ick. Oh yeah, watch a nigga shut down. I'm gonna shut down real fast. That's so hypocritical after everything I just told y'all, but I'm really talking more on some like, you already tight with the girl, y'all already got a good relationship going. Don't let this stop you in real life. But I feel you though. A girl calling you weird, boy, ooh, that one hurts.
It's everywhere now. It's not just, I'm not interested.
Funny.
It's a label. It's public. It's shame. So ask yourself this. If a man sees you smile, he hesitates. Because in his head, he's not just thinking, will she like me? He's thinking, will she record me? Will she tell her friends? Will she make me a joke online?
You can't
It's
be
not
this
just
paranoid,
ego,
gang. Nah.
It's dignity. And that's what men are protecting now. Not their pride, their peace. And let's not forget the emotional cost. A man gets rejected once, fine. Twice, sure. But after 10, 20, 30 rejections,
I mean, after 10, 20, 30 rejections, I'm not going to lie, you probably need to look in the mirror and start figuring out, like, the game plan got to change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expect a different result. Something got to switch. Because I guarantee you, we not going 0 for 30, gang. You going, let's take it off women, bro. I give you a basketball and I tell you hey, I need you to shoot 30 shots. I need you to shoot 30 shots. You go 0 for 30 and you telling me you could shoot? Nigga, you can't shoot, bro. You got to change the form or something. You got to go practice. Go get some more shots up, gang, because you can't shoot. That's a low shooting percentage.
you don't get just numb. You start to believe, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not attractive.
Yeah, maybe you're not.
Maybe
0 for 30?
I was never supposed to win at this. So they stop trying, not because they're weak, but because they've learned to stop chasing things that punish effort.
Hey, again, I respect Shorty. I feel like she really like putting on for the niggas right now, but y'all already know what it is. Big Bird, I'm not going to give y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm going to tell y'all what you need to hear, bro. Y'all got to work on yourselves too, bro. Y'all got to work on yourselves too. Again, there's going to be some bitches out here that try to do you dirt, but we not worried about them. We talking about the good, beautiful ladies that respect themselves and respect other people that are out there. You want to get with them? You gotta come correct, nigga.
They're not scared, but they're tired. They're tired of being misunderstood, tired of being mocked, tired of being treated like their desire is dangerous. So what do? They focus inward. They build. They heal. They level up quietly. They pour into themselves because the return is actually worth it. But what if I told you some women still want men to approach, but certain ones? That's where things get real messy. We'll get into that next. Number 5, the selective approach trap. Let's talk about what women really mean when they say, I want men to approach me. Because the truth is, they don't mean all men. They mean the tall ones, the charming ones, the ones with the sharp jawline, clean sneakers, and the right energy. If you're not that guy, then suddenly, ugh, why did he even think that he had a chance? Did you see who tried to talk to me today? He was like 5'8". Ugh, I just can't. Here's the kicker though.
Oh my
The same man
God.
who gets labeled creepy by one woman could be called bold, sexy by another.
Yeah.
Just because he fits her type. It's not about the approach. It's about the approacher. So men learned quickly. It's not safe to just try anymore. If I'm not her exact idea of perfect, I'm not just rejected. I'm embarrassed. And when rejection turns into humiliation, men shut down.
Again, bro. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, so I'm gonna just let her finish. But it's like I just hear that, and it's like, while I can acknowledge that this happens, this ain't the answer, bro. Like the way it's like, and maybe at the end she'll conclude in her own way, like what she thinks her solutions are. But this, I don't really care that this happens. You feel me? Because it's not the answer. To accept this is to be a bitch. To accept this is for you to look in the mirror and say, I am a bitch. Yes. I don't deserve nothing because I give up in life. Oh, that girl hurt my feelings. I'm a shut down. I am a bitch. No, you can't move like that. You gotta get back up. Get knocked down a billion, trillion, zillion times, nigga. You get back up and you keep going, bro.
Not because they're fragile, but because they've been taught effort without perfection is offensive. Think about that. Trying is offensive now. Let's go deeper. Women will say, I want men to be confident. But when they get approached by someone who they don't want, it becomes, that was so awkward. Oh, he was too forward. Can you believe he thought I was into him? So what's the lesson? Only the right guy is allowed to approach. And how do you know if you're the right guy? You don't until it's too late. So again, men stop trying, not because they don't value women, but because they don't feel valued by women. Now, let's be fair. Some women are respectful, yes. They appreciate the gesture, even if they're not interested. But unfortunately, the internet has made the worst reaction the most viral. And that's the message men are absorbing. Say the wrong thing, get exposed. Look the wrong way, get labeled. Try at the wrong time and get embarrassed. It's not romance anymore, it's roulette. And men are betting on something else now, themselves. But there's one.
Which is good. You should always bet on yourself as a nigga. Cause ain't nobody else gonna save you, gang. That's one thing, boy. Don't bet on no that is the right answer. It's just you need the full package though. Betting on yourself doesn't mean leave women alone. But it does mean, hey, I'm locked in on me. I'm gonna make more money. I'm gonna look better. I'm gonna be more confident. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a better relationships with my family. I'm gonna make sure I talk to my brothers and my sisters. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a better man all around. So betting on yourself, that's the answer for sure. But that part where it's just like women to the side, what, or you like niggas, nigga? What the fuck? It's like, what's the other option? What's the other option? Y'all go play for the other side? I mean, that's cool. I respect that. Shout out to you if that's what you want to do. But over here, like, no, there's no world where I don't want to be with a woman. So what are we doing? Well, there's no point of even thinking like that. If you're a straight man, at least. What are we talking about?
Last layer to this. One reason men are walking away, even from women they want. And once I say it, you'll understand everything. Number 6, peace greater than pursuit. Let's bring this home. Here's the one reason so many men have stopped approaching women, even when the attraction is real. They're not chasing connection anymore. They're chasing peace. That's it. Not power, not control, not games, nothing, just peace.
I'd argue that that's just a load of bullshit. I feel like, this is a woman trying to rationalize a guy's feelings. And while maybe momentarily it might bring you peace to not focus on women, at the end of the day, I think it's within our nature to want to be with a woman in some way, shape, or form, bro. Especially you want kids, you want family. Like, how are you gonna achieve these things without a woman? So I think it actually does more harm than it does good to be in a peace over pursuit type of mindset. It's like, no, bro, I don't like, bro, I would go crazy. I would not be at peace. I would not be at peace. You know, motherfuckers might start seeing me start banging my head against the wall, start fucking tripping. If I genuinely was told like all the women on this earth will disappear tomorrow and you'll never be able to be with a woman ever again, I will at that point, what are we even talking about? Let me chill. In GTA, of course, but I might just in GTA, of course, but I'm out of here. What? There's no more women. Like, it's over with. They're all gone. I'm gone, bro. What are we doing this for? Bro, so let me keep it a stack. Let me keep it a stack. And any nigga that says otherwise, you're lying. Why do you want to make more money? Why do you want to become more attractive? Why do you want a better sense of style? What do we do? What are you inherently doing all this for? Mind you, I'm not even coming at this from a degenerate place. I'm not just saying that you're doing all this just so you can fuck some shit. But at the end of the day, it's to attract and impress a woman and prove that you are valuable and you can provide, right or wrong. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when we break it down to a biological level, what is your end result on this earth as a man? Reproduce, have a family, take care of that family. It all comes down to women, bro. Women rule the world. They just don't know it.
And for a lot of men, walking up to a woman, even if she's smiling, even if the vibe seems right, doesn't feel peaceful anymore. It feels like pressure. It feels like risk. It feels like stepping into a space where one wrong word can cost you your reputation, your confidence, or your whole night. Men are tired of rolling the dice on social energy that doesn't give back. They'd rather build a business than build false hope. Go to the gym than get ghosted. Read a book than read mixed signals. Work on their legacy than wonder what her maybe means.
What legacy though?
This is evolution.
Where, like, how can you work on your legacy and you ain't got nobody to leave it to? Again, it's contradicting. You need a woman.
And the craziest part, men still want connection. They still want to protect. They still want to lead. They still want love. Real, deep, grounded love. But not at the cost of their sanity. Not at the cost of being treated like predators for offering a compliment. Not at the cost of being mocked, recorded, or even ridiculed, or for being vulnerable enough to try. So they stop, not because they gave up, but because they just woke up. You want to know why men are not approaching women anymore? Because for the first time ever, they learned how to approach themselves. And that kind of peace, it's hard to walk away from.
I mean, that's true, man. I think, again, there's truth in what she's saying. And I think there's a season where you should only be focused on yourself. You shouldn't be approaching women when you really, really, really in that grind phase of leveling yourself up. But time and place, man. Time and place.
If you're a woman watching this, let this be a moment of understanding, not blame. Because a lot of the silence you feel is a silence you once asked for. And if you're a man watching this, I see you. I see the effort you used to give. I see the...
I feel like she's not going to conclude this in a way I would like her to. You know, again, I think she means well, and I think there are some good talking points in this video, but I just can't co-sign that message, bro. I can't co-sign this video ending off on I see you. Keep doing your thing, man, and don't worry about women because they did you wrong. It's like, bro, the whole world gonna do us wrong every time. That's part of being a man. We got the short end of the stick. We don't got the options. We got to figure it out every time. And what you gonna do? Bitch up and keep complaining? It's like, bro, you got to work for it, bro. Just like every other nigga that had to get some shit out the mud. So, you know, that's our reality, and it will always be our reality. That's been our reality. So I can't co-sign the mentality of just like Yeah, man, accept it. That's just the way things are now. Girls are mean. Come on, bro.
Hesitation now. And I see the strength in how you chose peace over performance. But here's the good news. Connection isn't dead. It just needs clarity. If you're open to love, being open to giving signals that are clear, and if you're a man who's healed, built, and found peace, don't close off your heart forever. Just protect it better this time. Now I want to hear from you. Fellas, have you stopped approaching women? Why? Or do you still do it?
Word. Y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel, man. I think great video. I think I liked this content though. I'll show you guys her page again. Renee. Okay, she only has 15,000 subs. I'm gonna subscribe. I thought this was a good video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel as well. I love y'all so much. Go tap into Berto 2, link in the description. I need to get to 26,000 subscribers. We're gonna start posting content over there. So, we're gonna keep this ball rolling. Where you at, family? I love y'all so much. All the support you guys have been showing me has been amazing. And on this new journey of my streaming arc and everything. So just thank you, bro. Subscribe here, subscribe to Berto 2. And let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section. At the end of the day, that sun gonna come up with or without your ass. So what you gonna do about it, boy? Love y'all.
Where you at, Berto?